Happy Truth and Justice Tuesday, everybody. This is Karen Jones. My Facebook page has been under some profile risk because I made a sarcastic remark about D45, D47 after the State of the Union address, and they just not coming with the foolery. Anyway, happy Tuesday. Happy birthday to those celebrating birthdays, and condolences to those who have lost loved ones. Um, so much is going on in this city. 911, 911. Too many people are saying 911 isn't picking up. I have been blessed. In the last month when I called, they picked up. Operators were cool, very professional, I must say. However, there are too many reports that calls are not being answered. And so that's a problem. That's dangerous. That's a dangerous situation. Um, Keep your phones charged. Let people know where you are. Keep calling, documenting. Go live. Call and hang up. They tend to call back if you call and hang up. Those are some suggestions. Other than that, we live in Montgomery, Alabama. Can't tell you nothing else. Um, the issue or situation at Carver High School tunnel where the children were arrested and drugs and guns were confiscated. Not new news. We been telling y'all. And I sent a letter to the principal, the superintendent, the board, law enforcement months ago during the time of the shooting downtown. Because some students were being bullied, threatened. I told them y'all need to lock up or board up that tunnel. It's a cesspool. Now the bigger question is, where do children get ARs and AK? Where they getting all these guns from? Mm. Some places, uh, they just randomly pop up. They call them drop guns. The guns are just there. But those are questions that should be asked. Where the guns coming from? Why are children having access to guns? Okay, that's one thing. Two and three things. Just don't make sense. Other things been going. I just been sitting back observing because it's springtime. Spring has sprung. Spring has sprung. Spring has sprung. But look like we had a post Easter snap the other night. I don't know what this weather doing. But anyway, it's just as confused as some of the people in leadership around here. It's awful in this city. And every time, how many times I have to tell you? Every time your mayor come out, open his mouth at them press conference, right after he get on there with them lies, the mendacious mayor, either somebody get shot or die. Multiple people. He got to stop. Y'all need to let he did say he's diabolical, so shit. His imps listening, they in tune with him. It's awful. Stay out of the folk way. That's what I've been doing, staying out the way. Because sometimes, and most of us who doing the work in these communities, we understand that sometimes life has to be the teacher. And things of this nature must happen because when we've been there trying to assist, trying to um, forewarn or active in the community, we're being targeted, we're being discredited, Tried. I mean, that's how they portray it, but we still doing what we doing, just moving in silence. That's all. I can tell y'all is stay out the damn way. That's all I can tell y'all. Stay out the way, please, and thank you. These things must happen. That dog and pony show with the bill that they gonna take over the city. One thing that y'all, well, some people who don't look into policy, Montgomery is not a class 3 municipality. That's number one. The census says our population is greater than a class 3 municipality. So sometimes they make hyperbolic statements or try to get y'all riled up. The fear factor. Words matter, definitions matter, policy matter. So during this election cycle, don't just go for what people tell you. Look into these bills, these ordinances, these laws, okay? Because some people may articulate things, but it's not the truth. It just sound good, might look good, make you feel good, but they can't do it. All that money left over from ARPA, COVID money, all those multi-million dollars that the mayor said was going to thrive and family guidance for the Save Our Streets program to help end crime. This is evidence based, research evidence based. How is it working out for us in this city? Uh, a waste of money. You have too many organizations here doing the work. But when you have piss poor leadership, and it ain't the mayor's fault, well, he is indirectly involved because funds were made available to fund certain program and services. I went over this and it's a waste of millions of dollars. Waste, waste of money when it hasn't been applied to people. And really they extorting y'all businesses, black businesses and small businesses when they sat here and told you, okay, if you wanted to get $10,000 of that ARPA funding, you would have to match what the city get. I read y'all what the ARPA funding said. It went but 300 and some pages. It was the most ambiguous bill passed, easy. All you had to do was show a need, a presumptuous need. I ain't make that up. Y'all call me ghetto. Some of y'all ghetto. You down there fighting for the garbage people to get the um hazardous pay. He ain't even want to do that. And y'all fan base, she always sticking her name. I pay taxes. And if you pay taxes, you have a right to speak too. So those who defend a mayor, mendacious mayor, liar, and who uphold the wrong that they're doing and have done, and have not given the least of thee, the communities without, where the money was to fund programs and services and individuals with businesses. I read the bill. They deliberately hired Levitate or whatever consulting group to impede, to stop, to create bureaucracy, red tape. Yet, Zemansky, you getting grants for your business as a councilman. That's why I can't stand him. You can't find him. He don't answer his phone, don't answer his emails. Y'all gonna find out. Life is lifing. And these things must happen because as long as he got a fan base that thinks it's not his fault, Well, he damn sure isn't putting things in place to curtail it. They're taking the money from the business owners, entrepreneurs, real grassroots organizations, businesses. That's why a lot of people are leaving this city. That's why it has run amok. It is his duty. For y'all who don't know policy, whether I like him or not, he's not fulfilling his duty. The city council people are not fulfilling their duty. They took an oath. They ran to do certain works. It shouldn't be all on one city council person. It should not be. I shouldn't have to call Fernetta for Riley because my city councilman won't answer his phone, won't return emails, won't return. I don't even, it's crazy because her district is on the cusp of his district. So close, and some of y'all get upset with her when you need to be looking at Zamansky little itty bitty ass. Okay? Now, parents, guardians, even students who want to stop vaping, very addictive. Parents, I am just so elated that MPS Leadership Center Training Room number 1632 South Union Street on Thursday, 6 p.m., April 25th. Gonna have a town hall on vaping, clearing the air. A few weeks ago, and y'all know Life Academy, I don't know how many times I say that charter school needs to be shut all the way down. I've received several alleged reports that students over there selling vapes. So when your children come home, some of them ain't had asthma, bronchitis, coughing. Check they backpacks. The vapes now, y'all, come in different styles and sizes, and you know it's bad. And your children don't just have respiratory infections; they're vaping at school. I ain't just talking about at Life Academy, but we have sources and information that they doing it all over life, selling them allegedly. That's what we have to say. But yeah, they need to go through Life Academy. The police, the FBI, the DOJ, the State Department of Education, the U.S. Commission on Civil Rights, all of them. It's terrible over there. I'm not here for them. I'm just letting y'all know, parents, regardless of where your child go to school, whether it's a charter school, public school, or private school, I think it is imperative that you go to this meeting about clearing the air, a town hall on vaping. Y'all children are going to have popcorn lungs. Look it up. I'm not going to tell you. I need y'all to go to this town hall so you'll know. So you'll know what to look for, parents. So you'll know if your child, just talk to your children. If they're vaping, they need to stop because they're killing their little lungs. They're killing their little lungs. It's awful. And they need a pulmonary specialist. They need respiratory care. Listen, this vaping, baby, they've took it up a notch. Whereby, like it's like a game, or they can pull stuff up on the phones about this stuff so crazy. In the end, your medical bills. And they cutting back on Medicaid, Medicare, and the premiums on health care insurance for those who do have it skyrocketed. It's debilitating their bodies. And some of the asthmatic or bronchitis type action going on with your children isn't natural. It isn't genetic alone. It's these vapes. It's serious out here. I would implore you to please stop by MPS on Thursday. The flyer is going to be on my Facebook page. Share it. But more importantly, go. And if you need assistance getting your child off vape and talk to your children, don't get all that hollering and screaming because y'all were children too and you did what you did. Whatever it was. What we're trying to do now is correct the problem because we're talking about their lungs. We're talking about breathing. So this is important. I hope and pray that y'all take the time to go Thursday at 6 p.m. Today is Tuesday. Got enough time to kind of, it's at a good time, 6 p.m. I hope y'all go. I hope y'all take your children. Get the fact sheets. Get your friends who are going. Will I be there? No, no, no. So you ain't got to worry about them trying to put me out. Just kidding. But I do want as many people to go as possible because this is so serious in our community, man. In all the communities, it's not a impoverished area problem. It's not a elite problem. You wouldn't imagine how many children have vapes and y'all paying my child don't vape, my child sitting right in front of you. Some of y'all don't even pay attention to your children. They vape be in their hand. They got them so many sizes, shapes, styles. Please, if you would, take time. Go find out and talk to your children. Don't do all that hollering and screaming and stuff because we want them to um, get off of it correctly, you know, and see if they can heal the lung. You know, that's how we breathe. And I don't even think they know the repercussions of how it affects the body and their bodies that really haven't matured enough. So that this is so critical. And I hear about it too much and I see it. And if you would just take time to go and learn. I hope y'all have a rest of the week, a good week. Stay out the folks' way. Let people know where you are. Charge your phones. Um, and they may be understaffed at 911 is why they're not answering. It may be a software problem. It may be shit. It may be just Maybelline. Who knows? So whatever it is, we living in this real world bullshit. It is something to contend with, baby. If you're not registered to vote, register to vote. Check your voting status. Make sure you're still on the voting roll. If you've moved, change your address. Change your address and update it so you'll know where to go to vote. This election that's coming up, y'all, vote like your life depends on it because it actually does. And I'm not really here to tell you vote Republican, vote Democrat, vote whoever meets your need. If you're disabled, need to wait to the polls, hey, we trying to get you there. We trying to make sure that you have accessibility, that you know your rights. So on next Monday, we're going to have a demonstration at First CME on Oak Street, the corner of Oak and Rosa Park, like you're going to the boulevard. I will put the flyer back out there. I hope you all attend that. Uh, let the senior citizens know and let disabled people know and anyone who wants to come to learn more. We welcome you. It's a free event. Because time is of the essence. And if you have loved ones who are incarcerated, they've just been charged, y'all. They haven't been convicted or have a sentence or any moral turpitude has been placed on them just yet. So they're eligible to be an absentee voter. These are people we cannot forget. Can't forget individuals who are in therapeutic homes, nursing homes, assisted living facilities. So if you need information about absentee voting, I'll be putting it out there. Go to my other page, Karen Jones. Look just like me with red hair. Yeah, I don't have a nickname or whatever. Just Karen Jones. Go to Whom It Concerns page. Click like, share. Go to Rev Up Alabama Coalition page. You'll find out more information for the disabled voter, those with invisible disabilities and those with visible disabilities. We want to ensure that you get to your precinct, that if you're voting absentee, that you have the correct forms, and you send your ballot in time. We kicked off the end by 10, baby. We want it in 10 days before the due date. So the, you'll have yours in and you can track it. That's a good thing that Alabama has, where you can track your absentee ballot. Track it whereby it has reached a certain point, it's been counted. So these are things we're trying to help with. All that rigmarole and clownery, I hate to say whoop de doo, but whoop de doo. We got to keep moving, y'all. Have a happy, happy Tuesday.